Look at this sad sight. So this is the 64 Impala. The last time I made a video on this car, I think it was just a little walk around video back in Massachusetts in the East Coast, and now I'm out here in the Southwest in New Mexico. This thing has been sitting in this storage garage, unused, unmoved, unrun for just about exactly a year. And I had to come in here and grab something the other day and realize this is a shame. So I'm going to change the oil on it tomorrow, but today I'm just going to grab the battery out of it and charge it up overnight. It was a relatively new battery, but I'll put it on the charger overnight. We'll come back here tomorrow, change the oil on it, and fire it up, give it a wash, and take it for a little drive. I think the only difference since the last video I made about this car a couple years ago is that it's now got front disc brakes, new booster and master, and then it's also got a new MSD Street Fire HEI distributor and ignition. The previous video, there's a really long start, and it ended up being the Pertronix ignition or distributor that was in it was failing, and wasn't releasing spark as it should have. So this is just a 4-bolt main 350 4-rail carb, mild cam, headers, a little bit of head work, you know, 9.7 to 1 compression, pump gas, nothing crazy, 700 R4 with a posi, and that's just it for right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and yank that battery out and come on back tomorrow. All right, it is the next day. We got all sorts of batteries and oils and things. So first things first, we'll get the battery in here, and then we'll start changing the oil. And I also realized I was wrong. I forgot to mention that when doing the new brakes, also did 15-inch wheels and some nice staggered tires that fill out the wheel wells a lot better. So once this thing's running, I'll pull it out of here. We'll do a little walk around, and it's been a few years since this thing's been on video, so we'll sort of show what's going on with it. All right, got the filter changed, nice new filter up there. Got our oil draining out. Dirty, but not too bad. And soon we'll button this back up and go work up top. Just checking a few quick things while our oil's finishing draining. Got plenty of brake fluid. Well, that'll be impossible to see, but we got plenty of water too. Plenty of antifreeze. Cool. Okay. So oil is changed. It's mostly full. I'm now going to turn the engine over to build oil pressure and cycle the clean oil through it before it catches and starts, and then recheck the level before it fires up for sure here. You'll also see that this fuel filter is completely dry, so it's not going to start for some time here, but I'm just going to reach in, turn the key, we're in park, e-brakes on, and let's get some oil pressure. All right, I've got no starter. All right, I actually just inspected these terminals and I wiggled them around a little bit, and I noticed that this one is basically broken. See, it's got a nice crack right there. But anyway, I think this will help. I think it might do something now. So let's see if it does. And then obviously I need to replace the terminals on our battery. All right, so here we go. Trying just for cranking and build oil pressure. Good. Give the starter a quick rest and some more. We just got to about 25 pounds oil pressure there, so let's do a little more. Good. That was about 55 pounds of oil pressure. Let's see if we have fuel in our fuel filter. Oh, we do. All right, well, I'd say we're about ready to try to get this thing to light off. I got to clear some things out in front of this car, but we're making good progress here. All right, I moved some things around, and we're going to go ahead and see if it starts. Once it does, I'm going to pull it forward because it's pretty close to a bunch of stuff back there, and then let it run for a little bit more and then try to get it outside. here we go. Those battery cables are killing me. Let's try that. That's amazing. All right, good. Now I'm going to try to get the thing outside. All right, brakes are good. The battery cables being so bad, I'm not going to drive the thing really far, not this weekend, but we will just give it a little jump right here. Still pretty healthy. Well, and that's a wrap for the day. I'm not driving it with those, with that cracked battery terminal, so I got to get some terminals, and then I'll take this thing for a good drive and a wash. I was able to get some of the dust off it just by driving, but that's all for this time.